This is the iRobot Roomba S9 Plus. It is a robot vacuum, which has this automatic dirt disposal feature, so it automatically empties the dirt that's picked up by the robot vacuum. Now, this is a pretty big box, so if I tilt it down here and get an idea for what it looks like. There it is right there. And we flip the box around here and see a bit more about this robot and how this collects the dirt. It basically sucks it up into this container here. And it's the S9 model, and the specific model number is S9550. Let's flip it over and we can see this side of the box. A little bit damaged here, but that's okay. This has PerfectEdge Technology, automatic dirt disposal, so it empties out through there. It does have this 5-brushed spinner here, and there is an app for this in the App Store. This robot has Wi-Fi, and the contents of this box contains the Roomba S900 robot vacuum with automatic dirt disposal, the line cord or AC power cord, 2 allergen lock bags, 1 extra filter, and 1 extra corner brush. If we spin it around to the final side of the box, you can see it is kind of a mirror image of the other side. And then on the very bottom of the box, you can see some other information about the robot. Let's go ahead and unbox this. Flipping it over here, I will move these tabs and then open it up. We have the Getting Started guide here. Walks you through how to actually set up the unit, pair it with the app, and where to set up the charging base. So let's take out the robot itself first. I'm going to make some room here, putting this box down. So this is the robot box here, as you can see, and it's not actually open. Let's open that. Take a look at what's inside here. You can see this lid has popped up. Let's just put that back down. This is the S9 robot here. Has home, spot mode, clean, and power button there. You can see that the front has this sensor. Looks like a sensor lens there. This is the lighthouse detector there on the front. This bumper, see it kind of moving around when it hits something. Right over here, see that there's a camera. That's an additional sensor. Since we were looking at the top, let's go ahead and open this up. You can see the little trash bin icon there. And if you look at the lid, it has some instructions for how to remove this. So basically, lift up this handle, pull it out like that. You can see that this is where it would empty the dirt on the charging base. Otherwise, if you push this button, that opens this up here, and then you could dump out the dirt. And this is the filter. So you can open up this lid here, and the filter pops out here. And you just hold it like that by that little handle, and you can slide it out. And there's a close-up of what that filter looks like. And you could just slide that back in there to reinstall it. And close that lid. And this is the waste container. Take a look inside here. You can see that there is a set of pins here, some electrical contacts that make contact with the lid there. And there is a opening here. This is probably where the dirt comes into the waste container. Right over there, you can see that same shaped hole. And of course, this is where it exits. And then in the back here, may be hard to see, but there's another hole, and that is where it seems that the exhaust air comes out. So let's put this waste bin back in. Close that. Let's see what it looks like underneath. So you can see it says it has PerfectEdge Technology. These two sensors look like cliff sensors, so it won't fall down stairs or off some other platform if you have a raised floor plan or a sunken living room or something like that. Looks like there are additional sensors here, back here. Here's the wheel. Looks like there are some additional lights down here and perhaps some other type of sensor there. These are the charging contacts here. And of course the wheels. And this is the mechanism that spins around and picks up the dirt. You can see that there is an arrow here, so I assume that if you push that, you'll be able to remove and clean these individually. So here's one of the pieces, and this other piece here. So that slides back in there. This one goes in like that, and that just comes down like so. So that is the actual robot. Inside here, you can see that they do give you the owner's guide. So you get the owner's guide. It looks like the warranty as well. And it looks like it is warranted for 1 year from the date of purchase, right there. In the owner's guide, get some safety information. And then you get some information about the parts of the robot here. So see all the different features it has. We saw the cliff sensors here. You can see the spot clean button, the various buttons, and then also the functions of the charging base with the automatic dirt disposal. Okay. Some various other instructions on how to set it up. Charging, cleaning the filter, emptying the bin, washing it, cleaning the corner brush, cleaning the other various multi-surface brushes there, cleaning all the sensors. So it does require some maintenance to keep it in good working order. All right. That's it for this box. Now, let's take a look at the accessories that are included with the robot. So this first accessory box It's like it includes one of these bags. Includes an extra spare filter for that waste container. Nothing else underneath there. It also includes this power cord, which you can see is this two-pronged cord with two connectors on the other end there that go into the base. It also has this spare brush wheel. Can change that in case one of these breaks off. Great, so there's nothing else there. Now the other item here is the actual automatic cleaning and charging base. So let's open this up, take a look at what we have. It's taped up here at the bottom. All right. There we have the automatic cleaning base. Let's just look at the very bottom here. So you can see that there are two charging contacts there. These are two kind of wheel wells where the wheels can rest. This is where it sucks out the dirt that this vacuum has picked up. There's also, if you can see here, this infrared lens, which helps the robot locate its base. If you take a look on the bottom here, you can see this is where it sucks out and vacuums up the dirt from the robot to empty it for you. See some other information about the base, 100 to 127 volts and 12 amps, 1.2 kilowatts. Puts out 20 volts and 2 amps. It's a 14.4 volt, 3300 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. There are some rubber feet here to ensure that it doesn't move around as the robot docks and undocks. Now looking at the back of it, you can see the power connection down here, and it has this little cable management system, so you can wind your cable around there and then run it out either the left or right side there. And if we take a look at the lid, let's take a look inside. So you can see that we have a bag in there. It does have some instructions on the lid that show you how to pull it out using this tab here and how to put it back in. In here we have this bag. See that it has this kind of automatic closing door to prevent dust from coming out of the bag as you take it out. If you look inside, there's a little mesh filter down there at the bottom. But let's go ahead and reinstall this bag, slide it into the slot here, push that down all the way, and close the lid. This is what the front of the base looks like. This looks like it's an LED light of some sort. And then here, this looks like the exhaust vent for the vacuum. That's the charging base. So the robot, if we take this, you can see how it docks. It would just dock in like this. We find the wheel wells. It sits in there just like that. That is the iRobot Roomba S9 Plus.